Board of Open Schooling and Skill Education, and this is the English class for secondary. Hello, good evening, Charu. Can you hear me?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, good evening. I was waiting for, some of you to join. Okay, Charu, did you go through any of the lessons, the ones that we've done earlier? Yes, Charu? Sorry about that. Did you go through them? Charu, can you hear me?
I know, ma'am.
Yes, can you hear me? And do you have the English books with you? Yes, Charu? Charu, can you hear me?
I don't know, ma'am.
Oh, okay. आपने कुछ पहले वाले कोई चैप्टर्स पढ़े क्या? Amira, good evening. Welcome to the class, Amira. How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
I was missing you. You didn't come the last few classes. All okay?
Yes, I forget.
Are? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Put a reminder on your phone, all right? And put a note somewhere in the front of your desk or wherever you study. So what about the rest of the classes? Are you attending those? Okay, Amira, I did not do direct indirect speech because I was actually hoping that more students would be able to join, and these are important things to learn. Can you please open chapter 6? Charu, you also, please. And I did get in touch with them about your books, Amira. And did you also email to them about the incorrect books that got sent? Amira? I can't hear either of you. Yes, Amira.
Lesson number?
Lesson number 6. Lesson number 6, please. Yes. Charu, have you opened lesson number 6? Charu?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, please open chapter number 6. Have you started doing the work that you were supposed to do as assignments? And I did speak with the coordinator, ma'am, and she said it's not too much work. It's very little work, but do it on time and submit it, okay? And when you're doing that, in case you have any problems, just let me know, please. Amira, have you opened chapter 6?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So
Where do we have to submit it?
direct and indirect speech, all right? Charu, what about you? Charu? Okay, okay. Anyhow, let's begin with this. So this is direct and indirect speech, chapter number 6, transformation of sentences. Direct and indirect speech are exclusive grammar topics included in transformation of sentences in English grammar. There are other topics also. There are other topics also. In this chapter, we're going to focus on direct and indirect speech. Okay. So now, one way of doing it is that, if you want to know the definition first, like it's given here, you can look at the definition. But I always feel that a much better way of learning is when we look at examples and then we correlate it to the definition. Okay. So these are just definitions of direct speech. Oxford Learner's Dictionary defines direct speech as a speaker's actual words. Yeah. Those are the words that, let's say if I tell you that welcome to the class. Okay. Now these are my exact words that I've said to you. If you have to tell another person what I said, then you would be reporting that in indirect speech. Okay, these are my exact words. If you will be reporting it in indirect speech if you say that ma'am welcomed us to the class. Now you see how welcome became welcomed, past tense. Because when I'm saying it, I'm saying welcome to the class. But when you are telling someone about it, or then it's already in the past tense. This is something I have already said. All right. So it's a representation of what a person actually said, and it is placed inside a quotation mark and is accompanied by reporting verb. Okay. So I made some notes for you, which I feel would really help you. Amira, direct and indirect, this is a very important lesson to, aspect in English grammar to understand. Once we understand direct and indirect, then it kind of also shows that we're already very familiar with the tenses. So, okay.
Okay.
So now let me. You can consult the book, but I'm reading from the notes that I made for you. All right. Okay. So first of all, can either of you tell me what is an imperative sentence? When we say it's an imperative sentence, what does that mean? So an imperative sentence is a sentence that expresses a request, advice, suggestion, or a command. Okay? Any of these become imperative sentences. Like, for example, the doctor advises us for something, or the army commandant commanded the troops to do some exercises. Or suggestion is like, supposing I could suggest to you that to read some books that can really help you. So these are imperative sentences. Now, what are exclamatory sentences? Charu, anything that you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask, bache. Okay? Yeah. So what is an exclamatory sentence? It is a sentence that expresses a state of joy, like joy or sorrow or wonder. Like, you're bewildered, like kind of taken aback, surprised. How did this happen? So, and and whenever we are talking about exclamatory sentences, some particular words we add, like supposing I say this: I am going to go to my son in June. I'm going to go see my younger son in June. Now there is, I can either say it in a statement form: I am going to see my younger son in June. Okay. Now, but if you report it, you can also say she exclaimed with joy that she was going to see her younger son in June. Okay. So first thing is that, okay, can you please just start writing these sentences? These are not in your book. Amira, what I would want you both to do is, like, see, this is how I've written it. On one page, on one side, you write the direct speech, and on the corresponding page, right in front of it, you will write the indirect speech. Okay? Okay. This way, it will be very easy for you to look at a sentence there and here, and you will not need to each time write, oh, this is direct, this is indirect. All right. So just write direct speech on top. On the other page, write indirect speech. Now, on the left page, left-hand side, write present tense. And Charu, is this clear to you? Yeah, Amira, have you written it down?
Yes.
Okay. So now first sentence, she said, comma.
She said,
Comma.
comma.
Now you have to put inverted commas. You know how you put those inverted commas on top? Two commas, like that?
Yes.
Yeah. So she said, comma, inverted comma, I work in a law firm.
I work from
In a law firm.
in a law.
Okay. Now I work in a law firm, full stop.
Yes.
And commas closed. Now, one very important thing to remember in direct speech is that the inverted commas will always come after the full stop. फुल स्टॉप से पहले नहीं लगाने हैं, फुल स्टॉप के बाद लगाने हैं. चाहे एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क हो, चाहे क्वेश्चन मार्क हो, जो भी पंक्चुएशन मार्क at the end of the sentence आ रहा है, you will put the inverted commas after that. This is very important. All right?
Yes.
A lot of people make this mistake. So now she said, I work in a law firm. Now this is a simple present tense sentence. Simple present. I work in a law firm. It's like saying I play, I eat food, I study, I work in a law firm. Simple present tense. Okay. Now, when this gets converted to indirect speech, it gets it changes as she said. Write this down, please.
She said
That. Now, whenever we are converting in most times, again, I keep reiterating it, in English language, there are no rules, guidelines, okay? So, sorry, majority, most of the times, when you change a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, you will remove the comma and you will add a that there. Okay? She said, now the commas have gone. The comma has gone, the inverted commas have gone. All right? She said that she worked in a law firm. Now write this on the corresponding page. Samne wale page mein likho, Charu.
She said that she worked
Worked in a law firm. Now you see, this was present tense. When we are narrating, when we are saying the same thing in indirect speech, it changes into simple past. I work in a law firm, that she worked in a law firm.
worked in a law firm.
Law firm, full stop, no commas now. Because it's not in quotes anymore. It's not the direct, it's not my exact words like I said. Is this clear? So simple present becomes simple past. All right. Now let's look at this sentence. He said, comma, inverted commas begin. बच्चे, आप he said, she said लिखना मत करो. वो let us एक ही लगा लो चाहे. You can keep writing she said. All right. You'll save time. She said, inverted commas begin. I love my brother the most. Full stop and commas close.
Brother the most.
The most, full stop. And inverted commas close after the full stop, please. Now, when we convert it into indirect speech, again, the comma changes to that. Okay. In place of she, that in each sentence, she said, you can just put a dash and then put a comma. So it's implied that it's she said. I'm so sorry. So she said that she loved her brother the most. Now you see, the commas have disappeared. The comma has disappeared. In place of the comma, we have that. The inverted commas have gone. And what is it that changed? That simple present changed to simple past.
That she loved
Her? That she
her
loved her brother the most.
That she loved.
So I love my brother the most change to, let us say, let me just give you an example in Hindi. Like, ab main kahun, agar, let's say the sentence is, Amira said, comma, inverted commas begin, I love my sister the most. Full stop and commas closed. अब अगर मैंने यही बात किसी और को बतानी है तो मैंने क्या बोलना है बच्चे आगे से let's just talk about it for one moment in Hindi. I hope I get it right. अमीरा ने कहा अमीरा कहती है कि मैं अपने भाई को सबसे ज्यादा प्यार करती हूँ. राइट? लेकिन जब मैं ये बात किसी को बताऊंगी तो मैं क्या कहूंगी कि अमीरा कह रही थी, यू सी, अब बिकॉज अब वो कह रही है नहीं, अब वो कह रही थी हो लिया, बिकॉज अब वो पास्ट टेंस की बात होगी, बिकॉज आपने ऑलरेडी कह दी वो बात. सो मैं क्या बोलूंगी, अमीरा कह रही थी कि वो अपने भाई को सबसे ज्यादा प्यार करती थी या वो करती है, कह रही थी. ओके, सो दिस means simple present changes to simple past. अब नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस लिखो बेटे, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में आप लिखो, present progressive या present continuous. You missed that class? Present continuous tense कौन सा होता है? जिसमें ing form आती है verb की. Like I go to Delhi or I am going to Delhi. This becomes I am going to Delhi becomes the present continuous form of that. अगर मैंने उसको past continuous बनाना है तो वो क्या बनेगा I was going to Delhi. Is this okay? Okay. So present continuous. She said, comma, inverted commas begin.
She said,
Comma, inverted commas begin. I am waiting because present continuous का sentence बना रहे हैं हम. Charu, I hope you're listening, Betty, and understanding. You just please ask me whatever is not clear to you. Yeah. Sorry, Amira, what were you saying?
I am waiting.
I am waiting for my brother
For my brother
to come to Qatar.
to come to Qatar.
Full stop. And what will happen in the end?
Comma close.
Commas closed, inverted commas closed. All right, very good. So now present continuous is, she said, comma, inverted commas begin, I am waiting for my brother to come to Qatar. Now we have to change it to indirect speech. So now she said stays the same. In place of the comma, we get the that. So we
She
say,
said that she waiting for her brother to come to Qatar.
now see, in the first sentence, this is very good. Just one thing that needs to be clear. Like I said, when we did the simple present, the sentence we did was, I work in a law firm. In indirect speech, we said that she said that she worked in a law firm. So it has to change to past tense always. So when it is, she said that I am waiting for my brother to come to Qatar, this will become, she said that she was waiting. वो तब वेट कर रही थी. हमें इसमें नहीं पता कि वो कितना टाइम पहले की बात है, वो हमें नहीं पता, लेकिन हमें ये पता है कि वो पास्ट की बात है. तो हम बोलेंगे she said that she was waiting for her brother to come to Qatar.
So,
You don't have to write the rest of the sentence. That stays the same. But is this bit clear to you, Amira?
yes.
Okay. So now let us come to present perfect, the third one. First one is simple present, then present continuous. Now we come to present perfect. Okay? Yeah. Amina?
Yes.
Okay. So she said, comma, inverted commas begin.
She said,
Comma, inverted commas begin. Now this is present perfect. Now, present perfect, which sentences, how do we know the sentence is in present perfect? Sentences which have the word has and have. Okay, so she said, comma, inverted commas begin, I have booked my tickets to Qatar, full stop and commas closed.
I have booked
My tickets
ticket
to Qatar,
to the
full stop
full stop, inverted
and
close.
inverted commas closed. Making sure that you put them after the comma. All right. Okay. So now, just the same way, simple present change to simple past.
She said
Present.
that.
One second, sweetheart. Sorry. Present continuous change to past continuous. Present perfect will change to past perfect. Okay. Why I'm doing it this way is because you will also revise the verbs and you will revise the tenses. Okay.
Mm.
This will clarify everything to you. Okay, so she said, commas, inverted commas begin, I have booked my tickets to Qatar. Now, what will we say in indirect speech? She said that, अब आगे बोलो बेटा, आपने उसको past perfect में करना है. Just listen to me first. Present perfect में words क्या आते हैं? Has and have. Past perfect में क्या आएंगे? Had. So what will you write here? She said, inverted commas begin, I have booked my tickets to Qatar, full stop, commas close. She said that.
Had.
Very good. That she had, yeah.
Booked her ticket to Qatar.
Very good. Now you see, you have converted present perfect to past perfect. Now that means you not only know that how do we change it to indirect speech, you also know that the past tense of the verb book is booked. Booked.
Hmm.
Okay. And now you also know that present perfect will change to past perfect. So you know the tenses, you've understood the verbs, and you've also understood how to convert it to indirect speech. Okay. Now, the fourth thing, direct indirect speech always takes the maximum time, because once you get the hang of direct indirect speech, you understand so much in English. So now what is what is left here? Now what we have is present perfect continuous. The same way you were writing first simple present, then present continuous, then present perfect, now present perfect continuous. लिखा बेटा? Okay, present perfect continuous. She said, comma, inverted commas begin.
He said,
Comma,
comma,
inverted commas begin. I have been living in India for 4 years.
For 4 years.
Yes, comma, oh sorry, full stop, and
Inverted comma close.
Inverted commas closed. Very good, very, very good. Now, let's quickly revise. Simple present changed to simple past. Present continuous changed to past continuous. Present perfect changed to past perfect. Now, present perfect continuous will change to past perfect continuous. When you hear this, it sounds like a very big thing, present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous. All right. Understand what is the present right now. All right. What is, I told you, whenever there is a sentence in present perfect, that means the words has or have will be there, right?
Yes.
So now the present perfect is taken care of. Now we say that these are present perfect continuous sentences. Now, continuous, whenever there is a sentence, like we were doing present continuous. So you wrote, she said, I am waiting for my brother to come to Qatar. I am waiting. So with the verb, you add it's the ing form of the verb. Whenever there is the ing form of the verb, I am reading, I am waiting, I am dancing, I'm cooking, I'm singing, I'm watching a film, all right? I'm watching Netflix, which I do a lot of. I shouldn't be doing that much, but anyhow. So all of these are in the continuous tense. This is the continuous tense of the verb. What is a verb? A verb is an action word or a state of being, all right? So now you see, if I say present perfect continuous, what was the sentence I said? She said, commas, inverted commas begin, I have, present perfect ho gaya? Been living in India for 4 years. Because continuous, present perfect continuous. Now, present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. So she said that, how will we change it to past perfect continuous?
She said that.
That she, because I will change to she, because अब हम उसकी बात कर रहे हैं कि उसने कहा था. Like अगर मैंने, supposing मैंने हिंदी में, अगर आपने, मैंने अगर हिंदी में बोला, मैं कल यूएस जा रही हूँ, ओके? तो अब जब आप मेरी ये बात किसी को बताओगे, तो आप मैं तो नहीं कहोगे ना, तो आप कहोगे कि मैम कह रही थी, राइट? सो अब वो आई तो नहीं रहेगा ना. सो द सेम वे she said, I have been living in India for 4 years. तो अब हम वही बात किसी और को बता रहे हैं, इमेजिन करो. तो हम क्या कहेंगे? she said that she had been. she आएगा ना अब I की जगह, बिकॉज I तो नहीं आ सकता ना, जैसे हमने पहले सेंटेंसेस में करा. इट कांट बी I, बिकॉज मैं नहीं कह रही हूँ वो बात, वो कह रही थी. So convert this sentence into past perfect continuous now.
She said that she had been living in India for 4 years.
Fantastic. This is probably the toughest thing in indirect speech. And you've nailed it. Very proud of you, kiddo. Very, very good, Amina. Oh, sorry, Amira. Okay. So now this is amazing. This is the toughest part about direct and indirect speech. All right. So we are and I, like I told you, direct indirect speech, it takes time. So today we will do one more. Now see, this is why I don't like to teach with definitions. When you try to teach with definitions, तो क्या होता है? Definition हमें समझ में, अब मैं definition में आपको बताती जाऊं, present perfect में ये हो रहा है, present continuous में ये हो रहा है. You see how confusing it is when you have an example in front of you. Then it starts to make more sense. Okay, so now please just write down or flip your page. Okay, now the same way on top, you will just like can you see like the way I've written here again? I'm sorry, it comes across as the other way, it's a mirror image now. So you write past tense here. You write direct speech, past tense on the left-hand side. On the right side of your notebook, write down indirect speech, past tense. Let me know once you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Done? Okay. So now let's just write first of all, ऊपर में लिखो simple past. Like we have the simple present. I eat. I eat is simple present. I play. I read a book. Now see, I read a book is simple present. I read a book is simple past. I am reading a book is simple continuous. And I have read a book. I have read a book is present perfect. I have been reading a book is present perfect continuous. Is this bit clear?
Yes.
Okay, so now write down the first sentence. She said, commas, inverted commas begin.
She said.
Comma, inverted commas begin. Charu, I'm missing your contribution in class, kiddo. Okay, yeah, Amira. She said, commas, inverted commas begin.
Yes.
I shifted
Shifted
my residence
my
residence, yeah, RESIDENCE, yeah, residence to Qatar. Full stop, inverted comma.
close.
What was the sentence I said? She said, commas, inverted commas begin. I shifted my residence to Qatar.
She said
Yes. Now, you're converting it to indirect speech. Yes. Now start. She said.
that she
Yes.
shifted.
Okay. Now you have to understand. Up. Go back to your previous page. Go back to the previous page. You see how simple present had changed to simple past?
She worked in an open.
Simple present direct speech changed to simple past?
Yes.
So in this, simple past changes to past perfect. Perfect जो sentences होते हैं वो कौन से होते हैं जिनमें have, has, have, had आता है. Has and have present perfect में आएगा और had past perfect में आएगा.
Had
She said, commas, inverted commas begin, I shifted my residence to Qatar. Full stop, commas close. Now, she said
that
she had shifted. वो
she
कर
had
लिया था. वो
she had
that she had shifted her residence. अब वो I तो नहीं रहेगा ना, my भी नहीं होगा. Because हम तो उसकी रेसिडेंस की बात कर रहे हैं. जैसे ओके, नाउ लेट्स जस्ट ट्राई सेइंग इट इन हिंदी. उसने कहा, कॉमास, इन्वर्टेड कॉमास बिगिन, अब जैसे भी वो एग्जैक्टली हिंदी में होता है, मैंने अपना घर कतर शिफ्ट कर लिया है. ओके. मैंने घर कतर शिफ्ट कर लिया था. अब हमने उसको इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में कैसे कहेंगे कि वो कह रही थी कि उसने अपना घर, नॉट मैंने, उसने. दैट मीन्स आई चेंजेस टू द पर्सन जिसने कहा, उसने कहा था. So इसमें क्या होगा? She said that she had shifted her residence to Qatar. क्योंकि वो already shift कर चुकी थी, वो भी ये कह रही है कि वो कर चुकी थी. So past, simple past will change to past perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Every day we will quickly every day go through each class. We will go through this again. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So that it's clear. Okay. So past, simple past is she said, commas, inverted commas begin. I shifted my residence to Qatar. Full stop, commas close. Now this comes to past perfect. She said that she had shifted her residence to Qatar. Okay, so simple past changed to past perfect. Now second क्या हुआ? Past progressive. जैसे past continuous, जैसे simple continuous था, I am running, I am going, I am eating. तो past continuous क्या होगा? I was eating, I was sleeping, I was running, I was dancing. So now you can make any sentence. Supposing you make, she said, commas, inverted commas begin. लिखो.
She said.
Yeah. She said, commas, inverted commas begin. That's the simplest, write down the simplest thing. I was dancing.
I was dancing.
Yeah. Now you convert it to past perfect.
Part.
Perfect continuous, because I was dancing. ING form है, तो that means continuous है. Was है, तो that means past है. So,
She said that she was dancing.
but वो तो same रह लिया. वो तो present, वो तो past continuous में भी सेम आ रहा है. अगर इफ आई हैव टू से इट इन हिंदी, तो मैंने कहा कि शी सेड मैं डांस कर रही थी. मैं आई वॉज डांसिंग, मतलब मैं डांस कर रही थी, नॉट कर लिया था, कर रही थी, कंटिन्यूअस. So now when it changes to past perfect continuous, the sentence becomes, she said that she had been dancing. जब वो past perfect continuous होता है, तो उसमें had been आता है. जहां पे भी वो continuous आएगा, वहां पे has, have, had, with the three of them, you add the word been. Has been, have been, had been. Okay, if it is simple present continuous, then it is present continuous, then it is I am dancing. If it is present perfect continuous, then it is I have been dancing. मतलब पहले से कर रही हूं मैं dance. I have been dancing. So past continuous में जब वो होगा, वो जब past continuous sentence जब indirect speech में change होता है, तो it doesn't stay as past continuous, it changes to past perfect continuous. So she said that she said I was dancing will change to she said that she had been dancing. अब was has changed to had been, because वो past perfect, उसकी past perfect continuous form बन गई.
Yes, understand, Michelle.
Is it clear, beta?
Yes.
Okay, just one more sentence, please. Okay, now the third one here is past perfect. Simple past was I shifted my residence to Qatar. Past continuous was I was dancing. Was means past, and ing form of the verb means it's continuous, right? So past perfect. Now she said,
She said.
commas, inverted commas begin.
Yes.
She said, commas, inverted commas begin. I had gone to Qatar. Why I'm wanting to use the same sentence with you here, so that when you read it, you will understand it better. Okay. She said, commas, inverted commas begin. I had gone to Qatar. Now, what is the sentence that we are making here? Past perfect.
Gone to Qatar.
Yeah.
She said that she had been going to Qatar.
No, she said, I had gone to Qatar. She said, commas, inverted commas begin. I had gone to Qatar, full stop, commas close. She said that she had gone to Qatar.
She said that
She had gone to Qatar. Now, look at this sentence very carefully. There is no change in the tense. खाली change क्या हुई कि comma की जगह you added a that and I changed to she. Past perfect ही रहेगा.
okay. Yes.
Okay. Amira, is this a bit clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is just try writing now, because you have all these categories. Okay, so we've done simple present tense, we've done past tense. So what I want you to do is try writing simple sentences. Sentences in direct speech, 2 sentences of each kinds. All right, so you'll have 7 of these. So write 2 sentences of each kind and try converting them to indirect speech. Okay, but in case there is any difficulty, we'll also do it again.
Okay, inshallah.
All right, yeah. God bless you, kiddo. And don't remember the class, we now have it on Friday. And tomorrow also, because the first lesson got missed because wo connection nahi ho raha tha, there was some issue. And so I might record another class, and in fact, we can do this only again. So if what is a good time for you?
Now?
No, what will be a good time for you tomorrow to attend if I need to record the class?
Same time. No problem.
5 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, so just try. You see if I am online and I'm recording, then you join in.
Okay, inshallah.
All right, but I can't promise. I'm not too sure. But in case I'm doing it, then you join in, and we'll do this in greater detail. Okay?
Okay, inshallah.
Take care, bache. Just revise these and the lessons that we've already done. And also, I haven't even looked at the lesson here, but just try to go through this lesson 6. See if there is something.
Direct speech.
Okay, if you feel that something. Now, for example, here, see, now it's written. Look at this, 6.3.2, difference between direct and indirect speech. Direct objects are the nouns or pronouns receiving the action, while the indirect objects are the nouns or pronouns affected by the action. Indirect objects are the recipients of the direct objects. Now see, do you understand anything like this? Because when we try to look at only the definitions, it becomes very difficult. When we try to look at examples, they've given some examples also here, but I have always found that this children learn direct indirect speech like this much easier. You have all of these right in front of you. Now look at all these sentences. Okay, and whenever the sentences, the other two sentences also that you make now, make them on the same pattern, same sentence, so that you know, okay, in simple present ye hai, simple past mein ye hai, past perfect mein ye hai, the same thing, you know, make a simple sentence, but stick to that sentence for all of them. Is
Yes.
this clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay, take care. God bless you. God bless you, kiddo. All right, and you check at 5 tomorrow.
Inshallah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Charu, is everything all right with you? You haven't spoken a word after that. Charu, let me know in case you have any trouble with anything in grammar, all right? I'm concerned. God bless you all. Thank you for joining in.